How can designers invest in themselves further into tomorrow? Our next guest is here to talk about that. He's the president of Ideate, Bob Palioca. Welcome into tomorrow. How are you? Did I mispronounce your last name in the long run?
You got it perfectly.
Got it perfectly. Ah, very good, Bob. Tell me a little bit about one of the things that I'm told you guys are working with, the Autodesk Assistance Program. What is it, and why did you agree to participate?
Well, the Autodesk Assistance Program is a service Autodesk has provided which allows out-of-work architects and engineers to download software for 13 months and get training in order to retool themselves for future job opportunities.
Well, how cool is that?
In 26 years of working in this business, it's one of the best programs we've ever had going through a recession like this.
No doubt. And you're giving them a lot of time to actually learn some of these new things and be able to utilize them and hopefully not be out of work for long, because now they've got gain this whole additional knowledge.
Absolutely.
Wow, very cool. Have you seen a lot of your customers and or students, for that matter, taking advantage of this?
Well, we had an assistance program before Autodesk had an official one. We had about 25 people go through that, and then since Autodesk Assistance, another 30. So, 50, 60 people now signed up, and many HR firms or HR groups within our architectural and construction firms are taking advantage of this to provide this information to their people when they have to lay them off. It's a tough market out there right now.
Oh, no doubt. Certainly in almost any industry, but the fact that you guys are stepping up to the plate and doing some very cool things to help them is really neat. Tell me more about Ideate in general. What is the company all about?
Well, Ideate is a value-added reseller for Autodesk. We particularly concentrate in architectural engineering and construction. We have offices in Oregon, Washington, and Northern California. And we're particularly focused on virtual design construction, integrated project delivery, building information modeling, and lean construction, these things of which the Autodesk tools help to facilitate.
Do you offer things like certifications, or is there such a thing in those categories maybe where you can actually not only help them learn more, but now find work a whole lot easier, I would hope?
Yes, part of the assistance program is training at a very reasonable price and certification, so that they can use that. The Autodesk side of providing the software for free for 13 months really helps that, because giving them the training without the tools to use it would be, fairly useless.
True. It's just the book knowledge, for example, doesn't help anybody in the real world, right?
Yes, and on top of that, Ideate has a very vibrant user community in the Revit, structural, MEP side, the civil engineering side, and we really encourage these people in the assistance program to participate in that user community for the networking portion. In addition, we provided 45 online classes that are process-based, so that instead of just taking the book knowledge, they can also apply it to real project issues. So again, the knowledge they can gain through the assistance program and the community involvement is immense.
You must have a message, I'm assuming, or hoping maybe, for architects maybe that are actually still employed today. There's some opportunities here for them to maybe keep their jobs, to get some additional training. Can you help step in there and help them with maybe some job security as well?
Well, I would say that many of the architects that approach us and they're sort of worried about their position have been so focused on doing business the same way for 20 some odd years that the workflow has changed around them. So if they are looking, they realize they need to change their process, retool themselves. And so I would encourage them that regardless of whether they're employed or not, get involved with the community, understand the way business has changed, and some of these are acronyms they've used before, like design, build, or whatever, but the tools have changed significantly, and they need to reinvest in themselves. And a program like the assistance program, plus the way VARs have added to that program, don't pass up on the opportunity.
Oh, for sure, and I'm glad that you're doing that as well, because maybe you can stop them from becoming unemployed, because now they're more valuable to the firm they're working for.
Absolutely.
If they've picked up on this additional knowledge, because certainly the design end of things has changed so dramatically that they've got to get into the current 2009, 2010 time frame in order to be building these new products and projects and buildings into tomorrow.
and this is our third recession. And those architects that have retooled themselves start their new businesses. So we will see many new businesses Many new project teams come out of this, and those are the ones that have prepared themselves to do business the way business is being conducted now.
And I like that whole idea, too, is perhaps not to be depressed during the recession. Take advantage of this time, might be a little downtime.
True.
Take advantage of learning the new things.
Yep.
Loving that. IdeateInc.com for more information. It's IdeateInc.com.
Yes.
We'll get you there, of course, we'll link you when you visit intotomorrow.com and this week's show page. Look for the Autodesk Gallery broadcast. Bob, thanks for spending a few minutes with us. Keep up the good work. It's very cool things that you're doing, not only for the design community, but I think for people in general. Keep it up.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Excellent. We'll be back with more from San Francisco. I'm Dave Graveline, bringing you further into tomorrow right here on the Advanced Media Network.